Welcome back to Zealous Vibes. It's your boy DJ Willie Will. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. Zealous Vibes crew is out for the holidays. Enjoy yourselves out there. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying their holidays as well. I got a call the other day with an opportunity to do this interview with Unique97 about the play that's coming to Dallas here soon in December. The play is called What Lies Beneath This Hospital Bed stage play. It's going to be December the 20th. Today we will be interviewing playwright and director LaQuandra Gray, aka Lala Too Cool Gray. Cast member Nay Nostalgia Cook. Cast member Ronnie Lane, aka Stay in Your Lane. Cast member Ken Duran, aka King Duran. Without further ado, let's get into this interview. First and foremost, I want to say thank you, Unique97, for allowing us to do your interview here at Zealous Vibes. I know we're an upcoming podcast, so thank you for blessing us with your presence. But let us know who we got in the building.
Taz, no other KT.
Ken Duran, a.k.a. King Ken.
Lala Gray.
Ronnie Lane.
Nostalgia Cook. You can call me Nay.
Y'all photos on these flyers are one thing, but the beauty that I see in this room today, I'm just saying, I can't wait to see this play. Yes. What have y'all been doing on Thanksgiving? Eat.
House
Relax.
hop.
Yeah, definitely house hop.
How many houses did y'all go to? I've been to 2. Anybody been to more than 2 houses on Thanksgiving?
I think it was about, was it 2?
Mine was 3.
3 houses?
Oh, you house hop. Okay.
Yeah, house hop, right?
And did you take a plate from every house?
No, I ate the first one.
Just the first one? Now, who cooked on Thanksgiving?
I did.
All right.
Oh, yeah, so you were
I
stationed.
made
Yeah,
stuff to
I
take
cooked
to
a
the
little
house
bit.
that I ate it.
All right. So what y'all cook? Let's start over here. What's your name again?
Nay.
Nay. Okay.
Yeah, I cooked greens. I made some dressing just for my house.
Okay.
And then some potatoes. Not sweet potatoes, just regular.
We was talking about this morning on Ken.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Potatoes or what? Sweet potatoes?
Sweet
or what?
potatoes.
Or yams?
I feel like they're the same
No,
thing.
it was just regular
but I think
potatoes.
She said regular
I be cooking
No,
sweet
I'm talking
potatoes
about
like on a
prefer.
regular
prefer.
day.
I mean,
No, I
my aunt does that. She's
Definitely sweet potato.
It depends on the person.
I feel like they're the same. They're like the same thing.
And what did you cook?
I did greens this year and mac and cheese, and I was told that they were good. That I did my thing. So. And I cooked a sweet potato cheesecake. I switched it up a
Okay, I
little
like
bit.
that. I
Sweet
like that.
potato cheesecake.
Yeah, it's a thing now.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I ain't never had none. You got some leftovers?
I do. I should have brought y'all a pie because I made a lot.
Oh,
you have to
But
get it.
yeah, I'm gonna
Share,
cut you a
baby.
slice. It was good. I heard it was really good. It's the new 2025.
okay.
Yeah.
Lala, what you cook?
So, nothing. I house hopped this year. I'm surprised you didn't cook, Taz. I was surprised.
I could. Well, last year, I mean, it was a bomb. It was a lot going on. However, this year, kept it down to the minimum. Whoever asked for something, I made. So my grandparents, they wanted some greens and mac and cheese, so I made the greens and mac and cheese. You know, it was good when kids like it.
Right.
Kids don't like
Talking about the
nothing.
greens?
That's true.
Tore it up. You hear me? Greens, they be running away from it, but yeah,
That's what's up.
that's all I had.
Lala, I did go check out your last play, which I love very much. And I can't wait to go see this next one, What Lies Behind This Hospital Bed. But let all the listeners and the viewers know, what's up? What is actually behind what lies behind the hospital bed?
Yes. So What Lies Behind This Hospital Bed, originally I wrote the show as a 10-minute play in 2019. And it was for like this little festival that we did at school at Texas Southern. And so I was thinking, and I wanted to write another show. And I was like, you know what? I never did bring this show, What Lies Behind This Hospital Bed, to life, like really give these characters life. So I opened the script back up, and it went from only having like 6 pages to like, then I expanded, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this a full play. And when I did that, I wanted to do a show that spoke to people who's going through like an illness, or who have lost a loved one to illness, because around the holidays it's not joyous for everybody, and a lot of people deal with grief. So I'm like, you know, I want to show the side of holidays and people that people don't really talk about, or they tend to like just throw under the rug. So I said I'm gonna go from an angle of grief.
Let's start over here with Nay. Nay, let us know what character you're playing and how you relate to your character in this play.
So I'm Nay, and I play Aditha Riley. And I believe, yeah, Aditha Riley in the play, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. My grandmother, she passed away in 2016 from lung cancer, so that kind of hit hard. I was actually excited to be brought, and be a part of this because I can relate to that, and it just made me think I'm not doing nothing.
Thank you for that. Next, we got Ronnie. Ronnie, you are playing Dr. Sean Brooks. What are your thoughts when you read the script? I mean, what's going on with you and Sean? How can you relate to Sean? What's going on? Give us some info.
Yeah, Dr. Sean Brooks is it's deep.
Was it easy for you to just get him to the room?
In a sense, but it did not so because I mean, to me as like Kylie, I didn't when I'm reading it. When you say, okay, you like, okay, I'm playing a doctor. Then you like, oh, she's giving some devastating news to this person. So it hit closer to home once I read the script and was like, wow, this person plays a real pivotal role in delivering some devastating information to someone. So it hit close to home because I've been that person on the other end of that as a relative. My grandmother passing away from gallbladder cancer in 2013. And so hearing those words from that doctor, so it kind of brought back like those memories of the delivery of how that doctor said it, how I felt, how looking at my grandmother's face from across the room. So this has opened up some wounds that I didn't even know was still needing to be healed. You know what I mean? Like you tear out that band and you like, I'm still hurt by this. So it's getting deep. It's getting deep.
Down the line over your name and which role did you play, or will you be playing?
I'm Ken Duran. I also make music and I go by King Ken. And I just released my latest album, Ken of Hearts, last month. So y'all go check that out if y'all will. And I'll be playing the role of Tony Higgins.
Who is Tony?
So Tony, he's kind of similar to me. He's a genuine, soft-spoken young man. He kind of crossed paths with the main character, Liza, when she's going through like one of the darkest chapters in her life. I kind of feel like he represents like a light and compassion and humanity, like during a time where she's going through all this pain and suffering and loss. So I really like the character and I really can connect with the character because he kind of like really sees her and like listens to her, and then he treats her like she's more than just what she's been diagnosed with. So yeah.
So Lala, this goes through the stages of grief, am I correct?
Yes, the 5 stages of grief. It does.
And what are those stages?
So the first one is denial, and then it's anger, then it's bargaining, depression, bargaining, and then acceptance. And I literally go in that order from the story.
So is it like each character portraying certain griefs?
No, actually. So the scenes and what I was saying earlier when I kind of talked about it is most of the time with the 5 stages of grief is not always just the person who's going through it. Right. Sometimes it's the family members that try to get you into this bargaining and this denial. They're in denial. One of the roles, Sage Wyatt, she says a line that's like, I'm not in denial, so y'all don't be in denial, And sometimes like processing this illness and this sickness is hard for people to do, or it's hard for family members and relatives to get through. So I wanted to just take it through that. At the beginning, it's like that denial, like, nah, I can't be. And then that's more so happening with the character. When it comes to the bargaining, it's more so with family and friends. And that acceptance is, of course, with that character because they have to accept that in the end, like how things will play out. So, anger builds up over time. So even with family members, you shutting out these family members and things like that. And depression also comes with that character, with the person who's actually going through it.
I can already tell that What Lies Beneath the Hospital Bell is going to be an emotional driven show that take us through this journey. Like you said, the 5 stages of grief. So I'm just telling everybody right now, you might as well go ahead and bring your tissue. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's go ahead and take a break real quick. When we get back, we're going to get to know the cast a little bit more on a personal level. So y'all stay locked in. Before we get back to the podcast, man, let me show y'all one of the bloopers right here. If y'all never ever heard me murder a name before, you're gonna hear it today. So yeah, forgive me, Nay, for murdering your name on the podcast. Yeah. Zealous Vibes, your boy DJ Willie Will. We got a few special guests in the building today. We got Lala and the rest of her crew, which the players will be coming out. What lies beneath the hospital bed? But before we get more into that, it's your boy DJ Willie Will, and we got today with us.
We go Taz, no other KT.
Ken Durant playing Tommy Higgins.
Lala Gray, the playwright and director.
Ronnie Lane, Dr. Shauna Brooks.
Nastasia Cook. I'll be playing Aditha Riley.
All right, let's start the Miss. Ooh.
He thought he had to.
Nay. Well, my brain was like, I got this.
Yeah, you did. It turned out.
No. Try again and come back.
It's fine.
You are listening to DJ Willie Will in the mix. Bounce to this.
Welcome back. Let's dive back into this. What lies behind the hospital bed? This deals with 5 emotional states of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Let's start with you, Ken. Which one can you relate to the most, or which one would you vibing with the most when it came to this play right here?
I would probably say acceptance. Because with the other stages, you kind of like running from what's happening and running from, what you can't change. And I feel like with acceptance, like you basically just have to like surrender to it. Like it's no more running. You got to like really face reality, even though it might hurt. But yeah, I would say acceptance.
And me personally, myself, I think acceptance will be one of my. So hopefully I don't get no waterworks in here because I got to go to my brother real quick. Because when my brother passed away, it was hard to accept the fact. A simple fact, I was with him that day, that morning. Wow. And then by the end of that night, you telling me my brother's gone. Like, really? This can't be happening. Like,
so you was in
somebody
denial.
playing around.
Yeah.
You was in denial.
I was in denial, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Stay in your lane, Ronnie. What about you? Which one would you vibing with the most in your real life and in the show?
Anger.
Anger.
I think I deal with anger is never, it's an ongoing emotion. Even to this day, just personally. My grandmother passed in 2013 was the closest person to me up until 2018 when I actually lost my mom. And I'm still angry from 2013. And that don't go away. I think it's an ongoing thing that you just, and people say, because you're like, I'm not, but I'm still angry. And angry at God. And it is okay to be angry with Him. And angry at other people just because I ain't got my granny no more. I don't have my mom no more. And it's sad, and I'm gonna say this because I'm keeping it real 100%. Even being angry that somebody else's mama is still alive,
right?
And that's a horrible thing to say, but that's the truth of how I felt at times.
In your reality,
why is her mom still alive? You know what I mean? You'd be like, she's older than my mama. You know, you start thinking those things because obviously when it's your time, it's your time. But that anger is a hard thing to release. It slowly, because it will eat you alive. So you do have to release it eventually, but it's still an ongoing process with me. And I lost my mom in last year, so 2024. And I still sometimes am. I'm angry at the fact that you always think you have more time.
Yeah, that right there.
So angry at time.
Yeah.
For not having more time. If that's
Everybody have their own grief levels, and you would think everybody feel the same, but everybody has their own stage.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
You got one, Taz?
One more.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Which one you relate to the most when it comes to the 5 stages of grief?
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
I'd say the depression because, as I mentioned before, my grandmother, she also passed away 2016 from lung cancer. So, I think about it every now and then, and, I may cry or get emotional. I think about, the times when, she was here. And I do spend a lot of time alone. And it's so crazy because, like in the movie, Aditha was, also talking about that, how, she can be in a room full of people and she can still feel alone. I feel like, I have felt like that times and still can kind of feel like that as well. So I would say depression is what I can relate to.
Yeah, that's definitely the one that I said too. I say depression because it's like that feeling of hopelessness. Like you don't know where to go from there. You're in this mood that just won't shake. And it's like people around you see it and you know it. And it's like you don't want them to. And it's just like an ongoing process. But like you don't want to do anything. It just makes you unmotivated with life. So.
And Lord knows I can speak up on that one. I can probably tell stories from days how I had to overcome several depression states. And even when I went to go seek help, my psychiatrist or whoever's like, you know yourself, but you get to certain points where you get stuck.
Right.
And you don't want to pull out. It's like the things I used to tell him, it's like you see yourself going into the depression state. Right. Yeah, you just need these tools. You just need to know how to get yourself out of it faster than what you used to been doing. So, and it helped out a lot. So now, like, I'll feel it, I might hit it, but I won't stay in it. Right. Just ride it in, go down, ride it, and come right on back up with it.
And one question I have for you, Lala, as being a play director, what were the challenges you faced while bringing the story of life? Because I know you've dealt with certain things, and some of this play kind of reminds you of things you went through personally. So what were the challenges you had?
The first thing was research and doing the play justice with accurate information. So I literally, the cast will tell you, especially Ronnie, because Ronnie was like there like from day one casting. I was like, y'all, I don't want to send y'all, I don't want to keep re-editing the script. And I kept re-editing, because I'll be talking to somebody and I'm like, y'all, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't have that moment yet. And so it's kind of like, I don't want somebody to come and they be like, that's not what lung cancer is. That's not what. So literally there was moments I'm like, no, I got to sit down. I have to like research how it feels, the symptoms. And so like, even though I have been through the process and have had, cancer, went through chemotherapy and went through all of the process of radiation, I also don't want to make it one-sided too, like make it my view. So it's kind of like, how do I make the story not just personal, but I make it like literally about just more than me. So it was kind of like, I'd be hard on myself about like, dang, am I missing something? And then when they was like, well, you doing a show in Dallas, right? And I was like, yeah. It was like, you doing a show in Houston, right? Well, shoot, whatever don't happen in Dallas, then add it to the Houston. So I was like, you right. So it's kind of one of them things to where like now, when I was writing the support group scene, which was the last scene, I'm like in tears. I'm like, dang, yep, this is what I was waiting for. This is like what I needed. And it was crazy.
It's real.
Yes. And it was crazy because I heard recently this story that my mom was telling me. And it's this lady, I guess, who had cancer and she didn't know it and ended up passing away. Unexpectedly, and so it was kind of one of them things where it was right on beat because I just heard about this like 2 weeks ago. And then 2 of the cast members who are not here, they're actually going right now through, one is going through a terminal illness, and then one, he is fighting through a battle that he's kind of getting over. And then Liza, she works in the medical field, and Brenton also works in the middle. So it's like I'm pulling people who gravitate to the story, or it's like personal healing for them too. Because they've heard these things, they have felt these things, or they're currently experiencing. So they're kind of tapping into that moment that they kind of resonate with. And I'm like, see, this is what, like, every role chooses this actor, and I feel like you have to have like the right cast. And that's what's like, you know what? I like this. I'm confident in the people that I have to deliver the story. So yeah.
It's kind of crazy too. I was just gonna say it's crazy too how like cause it's been less than a week since I stepped into the role. Like, and I remember you telling me when we did the last play together about you were going to try to do another play, and I think I remember you telling me, you know, the story behind the play and everything. And then that was a year ago. And then like I saw where you put up the casting for the role. And I was like, it's only one male role. I was like, somebody probably got that already. So I ain't gonna even. And then I was sorry, I was gonna try to text you too, but like I was working and stuff. And then last Monday I think you texted me and told me about it. And I was like, that's crazy. I was just like I just started a couple of days ago. And I was like, somebody probably got this. And then you texted me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. But it definitely hit home for me because like when we were doing the last play together, my dad was going through breast cancer treatment, and like that was last year, and then November of last year, the same year, my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. So they both like battled breast cancer, like, you know, in the same year, which they both okay now, thankfully.
That is good.
But I was like, this definitely God just like pulling me towards this role, like, and I really am able to connect with it, and it's amazing.
How was practicing for this? To my understanding, you in Houston, we got some people in Dallas. How are y'all getting this together? Because my mind is like, I know we got technology, but make it make sense.
So I'm the type of person, I like to push the envelope. Like with the last show that me and Kim was a part of with the Need No One, the original show that I did. I did a split cast. I had half from Dallas, half from Houston. And I feel like both cities have really good actors, and we need that collaboration. And so like with these projects, like to make it stronger and to bring both audiences together. So it went so great. I did like rehearsals with the Dallas cast in person, and then we did rehearsals with the Houston cast in person, and then we all came together for two. Was it one?
I think we did one. It was just that one.
Yeah, it was one rehearsal, and we did like that one big rehearsal in person, and you could not tell.
I think it started snowing that day.
It did. And it was crazy because like you would have thought that we was like every day like in there, and then when we all got together we was laughing and talking, because I feel like a process don't have to be so like uptight. Like you should be able to have fun making art. Like it should be a fun experience and collaborative. Like so I'm not like the writer, because I have had like two actors like, oh, you know, I have this idea, or can we add this, or can like my character do this? I'm like, go for it. Like, let's try this out, because it's like a collaborative art form, you know. But then you do have actors and you have performers and directors and playwrights that be like, nah, this is what I wrote. So I love that collaborative experience, because I feel like the actors now taking ownership of like that role and like really trying to incorporate things. And most of the ideas is like really great. And you're like, you know what? I like shit like that, and I didn't even think about that. And with the rehearsal for this show, we've been virtual. On Zoom, and you never really know, like virtually, like if people got it for real, or if they like reading and got it, because like you can position your words, your stuff, but it's like when you do like an in person, it can either like just tell you where they at and how far they gotta come, like how far they gotta bring it. But then when you have the really good actors that's like in the mix, like, bro, I gotta get my stuff together, because they came and they was spitting them lines, they was on it. It makes you as a performer, if you like that true performer, you're like, I gotta step my game up. I gotta step my game up and match the energy. And so rehearsals have not been that hard. What I've had to do though is work around people's schedules a lot, because we are working artists, and if you know about being an artist, you already know like jobs don't come every day.
Right.
Like you literally have to like fight for these roles.
Yeah.
And so like with a theater show, you know, it takes time. It takes like months or weeks sometimes. But with a film process, you know, you can learn your lines 2 days before. And, you know, you can make cuts and edits. Like with live theater, you can't. So I tend to give a little bit more grace in that regard. And like, actors, when you give grace and you show that like, hey, I support you, I support and things like that, as long as you have it and this and that, it's like you have that communication and collaboration, and like everything will be fine. So that part has not been that hard. I would say the hardest part is always the casting. Because when you don't know people, sometimes you don't know how that's gonna look with their dedication. And like if they actually gonna come through, or like when we do our in-person rehearsal, is somebody gonna cancel, you know? And you ain't never seen them, or they haven't been popping on. So it's been kind of like those moments. Like that's why I reach out to the people who I've, you know, acted or performed with before, like because I know they are going to come through. So or like Ronnie, she brought Nay in. I'm like, okay, of course. Like if you can vouch for somebody else to say, yeah, oh yeah, they'd be great. But then boom, like that'll be perfect, because I know that you have somebody that, you know, like, hey, don't mess up my name, you know, because you always want that. So that's kind of been how the process has been. It hasn't been like really hard or anything. It's been actually kind of smooth after the casting.
I want to get kind of like personal, but not personal. I want to know, what works have y'all done before?
Yeah.
Like, what have y'all done? If y'all got anything other than this, sports, singing, drums. Who are y'all when y'all not acting? I mean, anybody can start it off if y'all got something in your head.
Ronnie Lane. I am an actress, a working actress. But I mean, just to give her flowers, just appreciative.
Thank you.
Adam. I mean, I submitted we submit, but for her to take an opportunity, a chance on me. I think I did a Zoom audition. Came off, found a monologue. But so I'm so appreciative, really.
No problem.
That she took that faith in me, and to give me such a powerful role, because I opened the show.
You do.
I opened the play. But I've been doing this only because God told me to do it. Since 2017. So it's literally 7 years is the completion of my first part of my journey. But I was talking to Nate in the car. Like, I started out background. That's how you start. So I'm in LA. I live in LA. It's really my full-time place. So I started out doing background. I did background on Insecure, HBO on Insecure. I've done background on Winning Time. I've done background on every Lifetime movie you could think of. And then I started doing music videos for major recording artists like Friday, Rod Wave, DaBaby, Offset. And then I started getting a lot more feature background. So I did Unstoppable with a movie with J-Lo called it's on Amazon Prime. And then so I just worked my way up and then started getting speaking roles, which have come since I've been in Dallas. And that's how I met Nay on a movie called On My Mama. And we just been grinding. So I've been submitting and grinding. And, you just work your way up. There is no fast track to this. But then you meet somebody like Lala who believes in you and gives you that.
Yeah, because y'all talented. Y'all
gives you that part. And so you're appreciative of it. And then it's all growth. But shout out to all the background people.
For real.
Background.
Look, you say you made it. Don't ever count them out, baby.
Seriously, do background before you get a speaking part, and that makes the movie. There will be no movies without background artists, and then you just work your way up, because you don't want to stay. If you don't, now some people love being. I know people that are habitual background artists, love being, and you get paid, and it's cool.
I've never heard.
If that's there are people that do that for a living, that make their money off being background, because it is a paycheck. But if you want to progress and you want speaking roles, then you just work your way up.
And some people not good at like memorizing lines,
and they feel like they're gonna mess up.
So you do what you do what feels comfortable with you. But I couldn't stand that. I had to.
You said, baby, I gotta shine. You a shiner, baby.
I can act and I can sing. So you just work your way up. But there's no shortcuts to this life. You gotta go through the trenches in order to get to that. So, but now I got speaking roles, so we on.
Okay, who's gonna grab this mic next?
What about you, Nate?
I'll go next. So I'm Nastasia Cook. I'm gonna say it again for you, Will.
Let me attempt that. Nastasia.
Okay. And it's a beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you. You call me Nay. So yeah, outside of this, I do work a full-time 9-to-5 job. I've been working with Louis Vuitton. It'll be 4 years next year. They get on my nerves.
Hey, but you working with it,
right? But I thank God. I thank God for my job. But I'm new to like the whole acting. Like Ronnie said, we did a movie together called On My Mama. It was my second movie. I don't know if y'all heard of Dating While Delusional. That's also out in Dallas. So
I think I heard of it.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't had the movie premiere yet. We ain't even had the movie premiere. But yeah, so that was I would say this is like my this is my first time ever being in a play. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity. So, I mean, I do that. What else do I do? I've been braiding hair as well. I'm a braider, so I braid hair. I've been doing that like a traveling stylist for like 3 years.
Okay.
Really, that's it, y'all. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no man.
That's the one.
I ain't got a dog at home.
That's you ain't running around.
Just money. Like I don't know what else to do. You know.
I love it.
But yeah, that's really it. That's really it. Yeah.
We got over there. I know some of the works you got.
Right,
Show them the card real quick.
Artiste.
Let us know.
Show your QR code.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right. Period.
Oh, man.
That card go home.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all see it, flip it out for them. QR.
On all streaming platforms.
Yes.
They probably like them.
Snap the QR. There you go.
Well, so when it comes to acting and modeling and everything, I go by Ken Duran. I've been modeling and acting probably seriously maybe since like 2013-ish. Like, of course, I've done like, plays and stuff and different little things like all through like high school and stuff like that. But yeah, seriously, I've been doing this since probably like 2013-ish after I moved back here to Dallas after graduating from college. So yeah, I've done like stage plays, web series, regular series, like shows that come on like television, like the Pawn Stars, where they go around the different cities, like selling stuff. I've done a horror. I had a small role in a horror film before. A lot of different background opportunities and things like that. But I also work full time at the same time. So it's kind of hard to like balance everything. But this is what I, would like to focus more on. And then of course, like I previously said, I rap and make music. I've been probably seriously doing music since like 2017. I have probably like 4 or 5 albums out right now. My latest one, Ken of Hearts, just released last month. So hopefully within the next few months, like everything will be going up. I'll start back performing. Yeah, maybe like touring and stuff like this. So I'm excited for what the future has to hold. But me and Lala, we met doing we did a web series. When we first met, it was an episode of that. And then we like exchanged information, and then she told me about this other play that she was being part of, and I auditioned for that, and I ended up getting the lead role for that. It was
Going Through Changes.
Going Through Changes.
Yep, Going Through Changes.
Me and Cry Too. And we did it on Easter. It was an amazing show. And then from there, she did her play last year, and I had the role in that. So yeah, this is probably like our fourth project. It definitely is good to like have connections and stuff like that, and build relationships with people because you just never know where it might lead to. But ever since I was a kid, like I pretty much knew this is what I wanted to do. Like, of course, like, you go through life and have to do like backup plans or like, okay, do I really want to do this? Okay, I need to do this to, support my career and like, to, make money and everything. But yeah, so it's pretty much my dream and it feels good to live it.
Right.
Accomplished a lot.
I love it.
All right, Miss Lala. I mean, go ahead and let them know out there. Who was Lala? What you been doing? What you about to do?
So, I literally just finished a series called The 4Fs Club, and it's going to be out streaming on like Tubi and I think also Prime Video. And it starts streaming in January. That was very interesting. Played the role of Mocha. And it's supposed to be like a season series. So it was a very talented cast. And we literally got the message or the memo like in a short amount of time. It was a pitch from a couple of executives to one of our directors and producers, and he cast it real quick. He wasn't even from Houston or anything, but he cast it from Houston. He came down. We shot it in like 10 days, and we had like it was 13 episodes in 10 days. So there was times where we was on that set, like, but we had fun.
Y'all got 2 hours of sleep at night.
Literally, we was on that set. Like I got there around
get up.
at 9 a.m. We not leaving until like 1 in the morning. But we was having fun. Like time go by so quick. And then I'm also in something called Black Web of Secrets. It's a Black playwright, and we actually will start shooting that in January, and it'll be released in the summertime. And I'm excited to be a part of that. After this particular production, What Lies Behind This Hospital Bed, I do want to finally put on a full length musical. So I'm going to get with a composer and somebody to help me create these lyrics. And I first need to do a casting call to see what type of voices I have. And then we're going to compose the music around that once we do find perfect people for casting. So I am still trying to see what my pitch and angle is for what I want to do, because I feel like every show needs an angle. Like, who are you trying to reach as an audience? So with Need No One, it was about the artist. Like, I was speaking to the artist. If you ever was in a relationship with an artist, you know how sometimes we get roles that can compromise, and people get them show relationships where, which I literally recently had a cast member to experience that. That's a whole nother podcast. But like, people start to fall in love and really love and like people in real life based off of how you acted with them in a show. So that kind of happened.
Is there a term for that?
Show,
like they coin something for that?
what is this show? Is it
You just said show shit.
Yeah, show shit.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the what Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. And even the couple on the Different Worlds. So a lot of couples that happen like that.
Yeah.
But people literally start falling in love. They start liking people in real life for real because of that energy that they receive.
Ariana Grande,
but it don't be the same after reality. So they go through that traumatic
I can't wait to fall in love with Michael B. Jordan. I can't wait.
Look, that's when you're gonna be like the little in reality.
It's the words you fall in love with.
Right, it's a character, but then you meet them real life. It's not the same.
So the first one was to the artist, and then this one is to anybody whoever felt like sickness or whoever have felt that grief. Any of the 5 stages. It don't even have to be dealing with a terminal illness, but if you felt any one of those 5 stages, this is kind of like a relatable show, especially for the people who don't find happiness in the holidays. And so I'm looking for that next angle, but I definitely know what I want it to be. So I definitely want it to be a full-length musical. That's my that's my next.
I wanted to say
fun.
I wanted to get y'all congratulations even when the play haven't even started because I mean these things it takes a lot and for a person like me you won't tell but I have stage fright and I'm not really a big person to be up but just to have the eager to play roles that y'all not used to being the other side of the spectrum like you as a doctor is different and like I said I really enjoy this play only because not just only because I love Lala. She do her big one. I see her sometimes. She just be here, and I'm like, damn, where the time minutes been at? However, but because I am in the medical field as well, and this is like really right up my alley, I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy it because sometimes people don't understand. Right. So to give out the messages that you guys will portray, it'll be good for the people that's out there in them stands that might not have that person to talk to and might not even speak about it, but can get a message from you guys. Absolutely. And you know, so congratulations to y'all.
Thank you so much.
Before we close out, what lies behind the hospital bed, Lala? Let us know when they watch this play, what you want them to take away from the play.
I want them to take away that sometimes like you need a support system. Like if you are the person who's going through it, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not apologize for the moments that you want to be by yourself, but understand that if you have people who are in your corner and you have people who don't want you to lose that fight and who want you to stick around, then be open to that. And for the people who are the support system, understand that it's not coming from a place of hate. It's not coming from a place of like, I'm faulting you, but it's coming from a place where I need time by myself to process. I need time by myself to do that healing because I need that alone time. And if that requires isolation, then that's what I need. Because now I'm not only worried about myself, I'm worried about you and how you're going to feel about me feeling this way. So it's kind of like giving both sides grace, because that was one thing I didn't understand until after the process. Like I didn't care about how anybody else was feeling. I cared about how I was feeling because I'm the one who's going through it and you're not getting poked. You're not the one that is life altering. However, it is altering your life a little bit because now you're caring about me, but at the same time, that's not my mindset. So it's kind of like, that's why I put so many levels in the show. And I even add a character like Tony that's not just strictly about the sickness, but also brings a little light into this person's day, in a different way. That's good. So it's just kind of like adding little things, you know. That's kind of really the takeaway I want people to get from this story.
I'm telling you,
don't play with you. Okay. She finna be up there with Tyler Perry.
I always said I was a woman Tyler Perry. I used to always say
like your Tyler Perry. Like
on the VCR tapes first, huh?
I love it. You can be somewhere up there. I don't know.
We run you.
We about to make Black Hollywood in Dallas.
I love it.
It's a lot of talent in Dallas. Like,
It is. Yeah.
It is.
No, it really is for real.
But before we close this out, Ronnie, is it?
Ken.
No, that's Ken.
Ronnie, Ken, yeah.
In my head, I was so confident.
Oh my God, that's right.
It's all right.
Dudes, we mess up all the time.
You can say her name about 10 times and still won't know.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ken.
Yes.
You sure?
Right.
Let us know, Ken. How can they reach out to you? Where can they follow you at? How can they get information about you? Let us know. What's your social media? Put it out there.
So you can follow me on Instagram at KingKen624. My Facebook artist page is the same thing. If you're interested in working with me or booking me, my email is kingkenbooking@gmail.com. And then I'm on all streaming platforms. It's King Ken. My latest album, Ken of Hearts. Please go check that out. YouTube is King Ken624. And hopefully y'all will be seeing a lot of great things in their future.
If y'all get it, King Ken.
Yeah.
Lala, where you at? What's your social media? What you got? Throw it out.
So, go to the website, and all of them, I'm gonna put a page up like how I did with Need No One. I'm gonna put a page with their information, and I also put their email. So if you do want to book them, you can go ahead on the website as well if you don't catch it. But it's unique97.org. For my social media page, I have _Lala Gray with 2 Y's on Gray. And then I have Unique97 is me. And same thing on Facebook is Lala Too Cool Gray. And that is my social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Ronnie Lane on Instagram and TikTok. I am Ronnie Stay in Your Lane. So on IG and TikTok, Ronnie Stay in Your Lane. And if you want to book me, my email address is ronnieLaneTheActor@gmail.com. And IMBD is Ronnie L. Lane. So hit me up. I'm ready to work.
Nay. So my Instagram is Have Faith. So Have is with 2 E's and Faith is with 2 H's. It's _Have_Faith. My Facebook is just my name, first and last name, Nastasia Cook. And I don't really be on TikTok or nothing else like that. Yeah, just hit me up, y'all.
That's what's good. I just want to say thank y'all for coming today and listening to
Thank you for
y'all
having
presence, man. I can't wait to see y'all. The rest of the crew is not here. They doing their holiday thing. We usually have like 4 or 5 people here on our crew, but they not here, of course. But thank y'all, and I'm hoping to see y'all at the play.
Thank you for
Thank you for that.
If y'all need anything, reach out to me. If I can help promote or whatever, just let me know, and I will do the best that I can to get y'all some more whatever exposure.
Yeah,
there
we
you
just
go. Whatever I can do.
We literally just ended our season. What was it? This month too.
Yeah, we ended up
our next following season. I mean, if you guys are wanting to get a little bit more exposure, you as an artist or actor, or anything else that you want to promote, go ahead and hit us up. We all need, or not just need,
that
but
collaboration.
We'll get a collaboration for you. You know, we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So bring it to the table for us, okay?
For real.
Yeah.
For real. Thanks
Long as
again.
you got more wine.
Right. Oh, hey, I got
We stay with
liquor
liquor most of the time. See, we classy today.
He's about some daiquiris in the kitchen.
We
she don't know it's because we usually have liquor.
They have bottles for real.
We
like Tito.
And by the time they get drunk.
We a little ghetto up in here sometimes, so you might hear a whole bunch of stuff.
That's the one. When I was 6.
Today we on a tabletop.
Yeah.
The other time you might be in the booth somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
ready
lie.
for that. Call me when y'all bring
I was like, I'm gonna do wine. I was like, but wine, let me do cheese. They be like, cheese with your wine. I was like, cheese going on. But you just can't have cheese. Let's do some type of sausages or something. But what about the fruits? I just ran to Walmart and started chopping stuff up.
Yes.
So,
You did your big one.
Yeah, special shout out. Thank you so much. I literally hit you up and I was like, hey, I got some cast members. And he was like, bet. He said, we ended the series, but I'm going to open it back up for you. So I'm appreciative of that because I definitely want this to get out. I think it could be way bigger. And on the radio earlier, I was telling them before everybody got here.
Oh, yeah, KNON.
I was KNON. It's like a community station.
Okay.
And one of the callers called in and they have an event that's coming up at the beginning of next year. And they was like, they are really interested in the story from what I gave on the radio. So they're interested in having us to come to their event to put on the show. So it's like, you never know who's going to be in their audience to like,
see that little call
open up a door to something because they said that they dealt with depression. They deal with depression a lot and they're getting over it. Yeah. So they felt like the storyline and the going through 5 stages of grief, it was like right on target to that healing. So I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect timing. So that's why I was like, this is now I have to put this show out, you know?
Yeah.
Now is the perfect time to where it'll make that impact.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did we talk to her about doing the booth?
What booth?
See, look now.
You never got
the booth.
Promoting us.
She's talking about if you had an available spot for us to come up to a table or booth.
Yeah, y'all can. Yeah, y'all can.
Yeah.
Because we have the space and they don't mind. Because like how we did last time with like Tata had a booth. Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
I
on
haven't
the
did. I
side
should.
for you,
I
but
should
yeah.
put that out there like a vending area.
Yeah, like you did
'Cause
last
like
show.
Tata,
You had
yeah.
a vending with
Yeah, you can do the vending area. We
Yeah.
have that space that day for those 2 days. So you can even set up that night.
Still had like some little cakes or something.
Yeah, that's Tata. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
She be in the kitchen, y'all.
Picking
With-
up.
What kind of cake?
Big shout out to
She make like
Papa
her own cakes. Like she
And it
make
was
like
like
peach
in a
cobbler
little jar or
rolls and
something.
Yeah.
everything. Like she sold
Is
out.
she coming again?
She sold out.
Yeah.
And they like was cheap, like $4. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't not expensive.
They
at all.
pretty good. Very, very good.
Yes, but thank y'all for having us.
All right, till next time.
All right.
It's Zealous Vibes, and we out of here.
We're talking about life, religion, and rules. Politics, culture, yeah, it's all on cue. Racism, sexism, we put it on the floor. But their words are theirs and nothing more. Every thought they say, it's theirs alone. It don't reflect us, no, just their tone. Comments and vibes, it's how they feel. What they share, it's their own deal. Agree or not, that's up to you. Everyone's voice deserves a debut.